What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Manny here, and in this video we're gonna talk about what is an affidavit of heirship and how to fill it out. Let's get it.
Many gifts, poppin' fans, you know he got them sticks. Many gifts, poppin' fans, you know he got them.
Awesome. Now that we're back, guys, I do want to say something. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe right now, because I'm going to be bringing more content like this. How to talk to people, how to close deals, how to walk a property, how to estimate a rehab on a property, doing virtual. So go ahead and subscribe, do me a favor, and smash the like button on this video so we can help the algorithm, all right? Just let me get that off the way. Now, let's get into this deal that I just closed last Friday. I closed this deal last Friday where I'm going to talk a little bit of what happened, the deal, and more important, you know, I have to do some affidavit of heirship in this one. And for those of you who don't know what an affidavit of heirship is, so I just want to take the time and explain myself and explain to you guys that are watching on how you're going to clear these titles where they are, deceased, right? There's people that has passed away, right? I'm sure that you as a wholesaler, at least here for Texas. Now, this video is going to go for people that are actually in Texas. I really don't know the laws too much outside Texas, because I know some states are like attorney states, like Texas is a title company state, right? But the laws are a little bit different in different states. At least in Texas, which is mainly where I do deals, there's something called an affidavit of heirship. So what is an affidavit of heirship? An affidavit of heirship is a questionnaire. It's a simple questionnaire that you ask right here. It's a questionnaire, literally, that you ask the heirs of the property questions about the deceased person, their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, their cousin, whoever the deceased of that property is, right? So I'm going to talk about this property that I just closed and how it went down and what we have to do, okay? So this is the property right here. This is the property. There's mom right here, and there's dad right here, okay? So mom right here, this is mom right here, right? And then this is dad right here, right? Mom had a will, okay? Mom had a will, right? The will, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 5 heirs, right? They all were on board in selling the property. Good, that's good. Out of the 5, this person right here was the executor. For those who don't know what the executor is pretty much, the will says, Manny, he's my son with my daughters, my other kids, but Manny is the one that has the last say so on the property. Pretty much, I'm the executor. If I want to sell, fine. If I don't want to sell, I don't want to sell it. Pretty much, right? So the executor was on board. We signed the contract with the executor. We agreed on the price. Great. We sent it to title, but guess what? Title company came back and say, hey, great, you guys got a will from the mom, but there is no will from the dad. And we're like, okay, now what? Well, we got to do an affidavit of heirship, because we need to transfer the dad's heirship, right, to the kids as well. And that's where the affidavit of heirship comes in place, which stands for AOH, affidavit of heirship. And that's where affidavit comes in place. Again, it's a simple questionnaire that just, if you can see, I don't want to show that this one's filled out. Actually, it has personal information. But if you can see here, it's just a simple questions about the deceased person, such as where they were born, the date they were born, the date that this couple got married. This is where it can get tricky. This is where you guys have to really start digging around and calling people like crazy. Hey, do you know when your mom and dad got married? Do you know where they got married? Because those are questions that the title company needs for them to do the final. Once this questionnaire is filled out and is sent to the title company, the attorney will draw the actual final affidavit of heirship, which it looks something like this. Like, I can show it because it has personal info, but this is the actual affidavit, right? And this is the document that legally gives the rights to this heirs right here to take the heirship, right, the ownership of the father. Now, granted, here you need 2 witnesses This is also not a tricky part, but I mean it's fair, right? You need two witnesses in the middle right here. You need witness number one, witness number two, that can say, yes, I knew this person and I knew this person for more than 10 years. For more than 10 years. And I know the kids for more than 10 years. They have to sign it. It has to be notarized, of course, by a legal notary. By a notary. It has to be signed, notarized. Once that's being signed, saying again to the title company is going to see, okay, now it's legit, it's approved. The attorney will draw the final affidavit, and that's how you get that this heirship, this part of the property. Remember, it's 50%, right? 50-50. This part of the property goes to the kids. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because a lot of you say, Manny, but what if, which actually happened, one of the kids right here was deceased, or is deceased, right? Well, guess what? Does this person has any kids? Yeah, they have two. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, what happened with these two? Well, these two heirs right here, they step on their father's or mother's position. So whatever the split is on this sale, these two individuals right here, which are the nephews of this family, they step on their father's position. Now, what happens if this person is deceased? So on and so on. So you have to be asking questions to the family member, again, one more time, such as, hey, were they married? Were they not married? If they were married, where were they married? How long were they married? Where did they die? Another thing, guys, is that you need to have the copy of the death certificate. It's important you can get the copy of the death certificate. Now, sometimes they don't have it because it's just like, I mean, they just don't have it, really. Some title company accept this, some title company don't, but you can literally just go online and pull that up on public records as well. One thing that I do is just go on archives or obituaries, and usually you can find it there online, right? And then you just attach it to the affidavit, and then it gets approved. But yeah, guys, so this is kind of like the tree. This is what happened, the deal that I just closed. I just felt like I wanted to share this with you because I know that new wholesalers, at least here in Texas, one more time. By the way, I'm not a legal advisor. I'm not advising anybody to do something that I haven't done. This is just my experience. I'm talking about something that I have done, and I just multiple deals that I've closed, which I'm actually working on right now, where I'm working on 15 heirs, right? 15 heirs, and then there's like 8-9 people that are deceased. Some of them live in California, some of them live in Las Vegas. So I have to put all the puzzles together, and then put people together so we can get to an agreement. Because guess what? If this person right here says, you know what, I'm not signing, Manny. I don't care if this person wants to sign, this person wants to sign, but I'm not signing. I just don't want to sign. Then that's going to slow the process down. Then if this person doesn't want to sign, then it's just going to be like, okay, well, how much do you want? You start got to renegotiate with them, and then see what the actual person wants. So it's very important that you start moving pieces around. You want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Guys, this is it for this video. I want to keep it short. I hope you got value from this. If you have any other questions about what is an affidavit of heirship, just go ahead and comment below. Also, I want to ask you, what type of content are you wanting me to deliver to you guys to start recording so you guys can get more value out of me? That's it, guys. Your boy Manny Cash. Thank you. Let's get it.
Many cash, poppin' fans, you know you got them